Hey guys, Astroprime here, and we are back in Monster Hunter World. So, as you can see, I've slightly changed my armor, so I'm currently decking out in, I think 1 or 2 pieces of Jagras, I think. Yeah, but nothing major, I guess, just, you know, different looks. But hey, yeah, so today we're gonna be doing something a little bit different. So, I know I said that I wanted to try to keep a hunt per video, which I still intend to. It's just that this time we're going to be going on an expedition. So I realized one of the things that we're going to fly over to the southwest camp first while I talk about it. So I realized that one of the things that was a bit confusing, or rather Monster Hunter World doesn't really tell you about, is how the map system works. Or in this case, we're talking specifically about the campsites. So as you can see, we have one campsite here, and part of the storyline unlocked this other campsite. But each map actually has more than maybe three or more campsites that you can unlock. So, but the game doesn't really explicitly tell you, I don't think, how you want to unlock these campsites. So what we're going to do now is, for this particular episode, we're going to be roaming around the ancient forest for a bit, and I'm going to show you all specifically what we're going to be doing to actually unlock these campsites. So the first thing we're going to do is, we're going to be heading over to Camp 8. So as you can see, I've already unlocked it to some extent. So I'll show you why the idea behind it. What happens in Monster Hunter World is that there are actually potential areas for campsites, and what you have to do is that during any hunt or any expedition, you have to physically actually reach and visit the campsite first, and then of course the handler will start to talk to you about something about we can unlock this campsite and stuff, and then you have to go over to the research people, I guess. I forgot what they're called. Were they provisions or research? Provision. I think the provision manager. You need to head over to the provisions manager, and she will give you a corresponding quest or some deliveries. So what happens is, once you deliver the items, you will unlock that camp, and in future, for all quests that happens in that particular location, you can actually teleport to that camp. Yeah, so one of the greatest things, or rather one of the biggest benefits of having multiple camps is, of course, if you know where the monsters spawn, it will be a lot easier for you to reach the monsters. Yeah, and it's a lot faster too. So yeah, so it's really useful to go and unlock all the camps. Sorry, I coughed right there. Ooh, engine F. Let's hope we don't run into him. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all one of the camps, which I've already actually physically visited, but I'll just do it again to show you guys. Oh, never mind that. I saw a mushroom, but I'm too lazy to get it. Right, so right towards the north will be one of the camps. So right here, if you hop up, you go in. So the camps are decently hidden. You can actually go online to look for all the locations if you really want to, but part of the joy is actually finding it. So yeah,
a camp here would make our lives so much easier. Let's finish up so they can get to it.
Right, so this is the kind of message that you'll get. So once you enter a location that can be made into a camp, the lady will tell you. So what we're going to do now is we're going to be roaming over to another part of the, I think, if I'm not wrong, there's 4 camps here. So that will be the last one, the 4th one. Do pardon me because my memory is rusty when it comes to this. These are the kind of things that you do it once and then you never remember ever again. So yeah. So where we are going to is a really beautiful place. It is, I think, right at the highest point in the ancient forest. Right there is actually a campsite, and then that campsite is really useful for hunting Rathalos because it's very near where it spawns, towards the higher parts of the map. So yeah. Aha, this way. Okay, so we're gonna be heading quite high up. It's a sunset, which is great. You'll provide a really nice view. Bug trapper doodles. Oh, I think I just ran into a couple of Rathalos scales. Alright, so we're gonna hop up here. Oh, those are Rathalos gash for sure. We're gonna be extra careful. There are Rathalos flying around, and yeah. Oh, smoke nuts. This way, I think. Yeah, this way. Oh shit. Oh, speak of the devil. Let's get out of here fast. Let's just get out of here real fast. Out. Alright. So if you find the sub nest over there, that's where Tobi Kadachi usually spawns. Like I said, don't worry about the names. You'll get used to the names. But yeah, so from here we're gonna head up. As what we are doing now is actually climbing up one of the giant tree that we saw in our episode 1. Yeah, we're literally inside the tree right now and we're heading up. So yeah, let's go. Ivy. And in this video I will show you another thing as well. So aside from the camps, another reason why expeditions are good is because you can actually collect endemic life. So I talked about this very briefly in the other in one of my other episodes. But basically what you can do is actually equip your capture nets. And oops. There we go. And then you can actually net some of these. And they actually give you points, research points, which are great. But they can also these are pets that you can also collect. So some of the rarer endemic life are actually really hard to find, so it can become a little bit of a chore, to be honest. Look at this view. So sunset, yep, that's the view we're treated with. That's Wildspire Waste, if I'm not wrong, or is that the other recess? I don't even remember. But yeah, we are actually right almost at the top of the... Oh, there's Adamant Seed and Mandragora. Oh, Jesus! Nearly fell. If I'm not wrong, there should be Mandragora here. Yeah, there it is. Mandragora, sorry. Never hurts to have extras. Alright, so like I said, I really can't remember where the camp is, but it's definitely somewhere around here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to roam around a little bit, but at least I'll get to show you guys the whole process of, you know, unlocking camps, which is very important. Although it's a one-off thing. So you can do this for the Ancient Forest, you will do this for the other maps that you unlock further down as well. Wildspire Wastes, the recesses and stuff. So of course not all maps have 2 or 3 camps. Some of them can, some of them can have 3 camps, some of them can have 4 camps and things like that. I'm not sure the exact number though. Like I said, you can check out the online wikis, I guess, for the information. Alright. Alright, let's hop down. It's not here either. Okay, I'm not exactly sure where it is. I would think I would have ran by it by now. I mean, it's definitely somewhere here. So it's somewhere in this nest area. So like I said, it would be great if you guys have a general direction, but it would be fun to actually search it out yourself. What we're looking for here is a nice big empty space. I mean, this is a campsite, so maybe this way, maybe? Oh, I can't go up this way. Oh well. Where is it? Oh, bug trappers. Oh, it could be this one though. Oh no, it's not. Or is it? Oh, maybe. Oh well, let's just get the god back first. It's not this one. Maybe this way? Ah, this one.
I think we
there we
can
go.
camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
Right, so once you find the campsite, you can actually, they'll give you, the lady will talk to you. And, okay, so we're going to be heading back soon, but before that I want to show you guys something really cool. These are more oriented for new players, so for those of you who played Monster Hunter before, it's rather Monster Hunter World before, these are not new news. But these are more for the new players amongst who is, you know, first time playing Monster Hunter World. Just some really amazing sights and places to see. This is, by the way, Rathalos's nest and Rathian's nest. So we are actually almost at the highest point in the map. This is almost at the top. You can't go any higher from here already. But yeah, so Rathalos nest here. And yeah. Oh, it's night time. You actually do get to upgrade some of your research on Rathalos, because as you can see, you can actually grab those old scales that lies around. So if you come up to the top of the nest here, it's actually quite a lot of research points for you to get. And of course you can get the Wyvern egg, which we won't disturb for now because I do not want a Rathalos chasing after me. Oh, Vespoids are good to handle. There we go. For those of you who might be farming Vespoids, I would recommend you use lower damage weapon like what we're using now. So some of the beginner weapons will do, because what happens is that Vespoids burst very easily. And yeah, if you use a too high damage weapon, it just bursts into pieces. But if you are doing in lower damages, what happens is that the corpse actually stays, which is, you know, really helpful. There is actually skills to help you with that as well, but it's just for those who are farming Vespoids and bugs. Whee! Alright, let's just go for slide. Now berry, which is useful. What's this? Flower bit. Alright, so we're gonna be heading back to the, what's it called? So this is gonna be a pretty short episode, like I said, because it's just kind of like a filler episode while I wait for Bams to return home from, you know, work and other commitments, so that we can finally get started. But yeah, this is just kind of like a filler episode for those of you who might be curious about what are some of the other mechanics and nuances of the game. So I would recommend, if you have free time or you want to take a break from hunting, to always go on expeditions like these. You don't have to hunt anything, because expeditions you can die as many times as you want, you can do whatever you like. And honestly, the things that you gather here would be very helpful. There is almost no such thing as a useless item in Monster Hunter. I say almost because I can't be sure, but Yeah, most items that you collect usually have a purpose or two, even if it means just selling for zennies, which is very important. So yeah. Alright, I guess that's that. Oh yeah, I mean additional information, you can actually catch flash bugs with the thingy. Alright, so we're gonna head back to camp and I'll show you guys what we do when we unlock. Oh shucks, Rathalos is coming nearby. Okay, let's head back to Astera. Alright, so we're on our way back. Heading back. If we actually did hunt the monster here, we would have got some rewards as well. But for now, we're just gonna get a bunch of rewards for what's that called? Research and stuff, which are, like I said, very important. Alright, so heading back to Astera right now. It's nighttime, which is great. Oh, and of course, the good thing is you can actually complete with bounties. So on days like these where you just want to do some expeditions, I highly recommend to load up your bounties with all of the field research. So as you can see, bounties are actually split into a few categories. There's ecological survey, which is usually hunting, research progress, which is really just location based, and field research, which is a lot of the resource gathering. So I would highly recommend you guys load up on some of these field research when you're going expeditions. So because you're going to be doing a lot of gathering, so there really isn't, you know, any reason not to. Oops. Whoa, what the hell? No? There we go. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Not sure why it was locked to the other page just now. Right, let's go. Alright, so once you're done with that resource thingy, what you're gonna do is you're gonna head over to this the provisions manager over here, and you're gonna give the deliveries. So what happens is that, as you notice, now I have delivery for 2 camps. This camp is the one that I just found, the one right at the top, which I need Engine F pelt and Monster Bone L, which is I don't have any. But the other camp that I found, the first one actually requires only Iron Ore and Ancient Bone, which is great. So we're gonna just deliver that quest. And as you can see, I've unlocked Northwest Camp. So now, from now on, whenever I have a quest in the Ancient Forest, I can actually just teleport to the Northwest Camp, which is useful for monsters that spawns nearer there, like maybe Puke or maybe even Engine F, I guess. So yeah, that's generally how it works. So hang on, before that, oh, I have a lot of investigation I want to clear. I'll do that off screen. But yeah, so now as you can see, if we actually pop by here, I'm not sure whether we can actually see it, but yeah, as you can see, departure points, I can actually select 3 camps now. So very useful, very helpful. Yeah. Alright, so what was the other thing I wanted to show you guys? I lost my train of thoughts. Oh yes. I mean, not to show you guys. I believe I did show you guys already, but then just reminder not to forget to come by him ever so often to unlock your monster field guide. So as you can see, our research level is going pretty well. Our Great Jaguars is maxed out. So as you can see, our Great Jaguars is maxed out, which means that I actually have quite a bit of information about Great Jaguars right now. So for those of you who are curious, what you want to do is press Q or E to change. So this is the ecology, just fun facts. Physiology is very important because this actually shows you his weak spots. So as you can see, slashing damage, stun damage and bullet damage all does very well against his head, his chest, but not as well on his back. So if you notice some of the hunts that we've had, if you look at the numbers, sometimes you see the numbers are orange, which is doing more damage, versus the white ones which are doing lesser damage. So these are very useful information, and of course they tell you the rewards that you can gather as well. So as you unlock, like for example Kuluyaku, I know his physiology for some parts, but for things like Puke, which is new, as you notice, I do not have a tab for physiology. So these are very useful information, especially for new hunters. Oh, and it also tells you the elemental weakness, if any. Yeah. And of course, the other thing is this. Right, so research levels. So as your scout flies become more adept at hunting down monsters, what happens is that at level 1 they would just guide you to the next track. But at level 2, once you unlock level 2, your scout flies would start to guide you to the monster location directly. And finally, once they are maxed out, the direction and status is shown on the map. So it is very useful to continue to keep gathering the tracks and mucus and you know, all the different things and for monsters, because it will really just benefit you in the long run. So always good to start early so that subsequently you don't have to revisit some of these monsters just to get all of those. Yeah. Alright, so since we're already here, we might as well do some of the conversations with this thing.
Hunt's keeping you busy?
Okay, have you gotten how you work around here? If you ever find yourself struggling, you can fire out an SOS, which is what we're gonna do. So, Basthovian is actually home already. I am intending to hopefully hop into a hunt with him soon. But yeah, let's just take a peek at any other things I need to talk to. There's someone at the top that I need to talk to. Okay, cool. That's it there. Oh, by the way, for those of you who are not interested in the story or the talking, you can actually shut down the video right now. Like I said, once I finish talking, this is gonna be a very short video, really just to fill you guys in on the whole map thingy. Yeah, so but yeah, for those of you who are leaving, I'll see you guys in the next episode. Get excited because the next episode onwards should be with BAMS already. So we're gonna have a lot of hopefully 4-man hunting, which is really exciting. Yeah. Fiverr, bro.
Working hard?
Oh, for those of you who stayed, one more thing. Another reason why always talk to the exclamation marks is because sometimes they can give you quests, if I'm not wrong. So yeah, there we go. So you see, you got a new delivery quest, which I actually can complete. So let's do that. But yeah, sometimes they can actually give you other quests, so it's nice to just talk to all the exclamation marks, just to keep your quest log filled and money coming in, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna hop back down, finish up this quest, and probably call it episode. Really short one. I guess I should come here for the delivery, right?
Oh, you are too good to me.
Yeah, I am. Complete deliveries. Let's mushroom nature's smelly bounty. You can get this from hunting moss swines, which are a nightmare to find in the ancient forest. Let me just give you a heads up first. Moss swines are very difficult to find. But if you generally know where they are, it's not too hard. Alright, so that's all for this really short episode. Hope it's been helpful for you guys. For those of you who are still new to the game, let me know in the comment section if there's anything you guys are curious or want to know about. If let's say I would actually dedicate an episode or maybe part of an episode to answer some of those questions. So yeah, just let me know if you guys have any questions on this game. I won't call myself an expert, but I will count myself as someone who has played through it before, so I do have some sensing of what the game is about. So until then, I'll see you guys in the next episode.